Hey guys, this is Craig Migliaccio with acservicetech, and today what we're going over is the operation and troubleshooting of a current sensing relay. So here's a 24 volt current sensing relay, and here's a 120 volt current sensing relay. The application for a current sensing relay, at least a 120 volt one, would be usually for an electronic air cleaner, and a 24 volt current sensing relay will be used to turn on and off an electrical solenoid. So in this case, it will be for a humidifier. In a 120 volt version such as this, it will be for an electronic air cleaner. This current sensing relay is acting like a switch in order to allow 24 volts to come over to the electrical solenoid or for the 24 volts to get shut off. So I'm going to show you what's happening with these wires here and why I have the multimeters set in the way I have them. So right here you have 120 volts coming into the transformer. However, I have the power off right now, and 24 volts comes in on that red wire, and it goes through that fuse. It goes over into the wire and over into this relay. Then comes out and it goes over to this wire nut. I happen to be taking a measurement right here with our multimeter. We're going to be measuring voltage on this and right here. So we're going to know if we have 24 volts on that solenoid there. And then so you always have to have a path back, which is called the common, and it goes back through that blue wire over to the transformer. So that's the 24 volt path that we have right now. Now typically in the field you're going to also have a humidistat that's going to also break the power wire going over to the solenoid. And so this is only going to connect the wires inside. It's only going to connect it if you have amperage being drawn by the blower motor. So the amperage has to be high enough. In this case, it has to be above 4 amps. At least that's what this is rated for. I'm going to show you that it's actually going to be allowing the 24 volts through at even a lower amperage. So we're going to see with this one right here, we're going to measure our voltage going to the solenoid, and we're going to be measuring our amperage that our blower motor's drawing right here. The way I'm going to adjust the amperage being drawn by the blower motors, I'm going to be shutting off the airflow. I'm going to be closing off how much airflow that this blower motor's able to push. So that's what's going to happen. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and turn this blower motor on. First, I'm going to send 24 volts over to the relay. And you see that I'm measuring 1.24 volts. Now I'm going to plug this in. You see that I'm measuring 4.56 amps. So that's why we're now allowing 24 volts through. So this is being powered presently. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the amperage by closing off the air pathway. So you see that now it reads 1.22 volts. And we're only drawing 1.43. Now I'm going to slowly increase the amount of airflow coming from the blower motor, and that's going to increase our amperage. And you see that now we're allowing the 24 volts to the solenoid again, and we were drawing right about 2.3 amps when that happened. So this current sensing relay is working properly, and it's not allowing the 24 volts to the solenoid, and I just want to show you that we are producing 24 volts at the transformer. It's just not going through the relay right now. So you see it's reading 28.67 volts, so you're going to normally have anywhere from say 24 to 29 volts coming out of the transformer. Now I'm going to turn the power off to the transformer, and we're going to read a resistance value on these two wires for the relay. So you see we're reading mega ohms. So you're always going to read some type of mega ohm reading when the contacts are in an open position. That's not going to allow any voltage across there. It has such a high resistance value. However, it does not read OL when it's open. It does read in mega ohms. This 120 volt current sensing relay reads 2.8 mega ohms. So if the power's off, you're going to read mega ohms. Now in reference to troubleshooting these, you can't do it with the 24 volts off of it. So even if you're drawing amperage over here, you have to also have 24 volts entering this. So I'm going to show you the resistance value on this while the blower motor is running. Presently we're reading 11.1 mega ohms. Now we're going to turn the blower motor on. And you see that we're still reading 11.0 mega ohms. So you can't troubleshoot it while the blower motor is running and drawing amperage. You have to have the 24 volts. So in reference to troubleshooting these, you got to make sure that you have your 24 volts going through that. That's the only way to troubleshoot these, is to see if the 24 volts is making it through over to the load. And in this case, it will be a water solenoid such as this. And the other thing that you need to monitor is the amperage. And I'm going to tell you that it's best to turn the power off to the furnace or air handler first, and then clamp your amp clamp around the high amperage wire. You don't want to be fiddling around there and there with your hands, because that's dangerous. You don't want to be near amperage. You can set the multimeter in place, you can set all this stuff in place, and then go ahead and turn the power on when your hands are at a safe distance away. So always keep that in mind when checking these. But you need to make sure that you're drawing enough amperage on that blower motor for this current sensing relay to allow the 24 volts through. So on newer, higher efficiency blower motors, the amperage may not be high enough to allow this to send the 24 volts through. So that's something to keep in mind anytime you were to try to use this. Remember that with the new control boards, typically you're going to have EAC terminals in order to power an electronic air cleaner already on the board. So this is EAC1, that's your 120 volt power, and that's your 120 volt common, your EAC2. And then also you typically have a humidifier tap on the board as well. So that's HUM, H-U-M. So this will be the 24 volts off of the board to power the electrical solenoid. And of course you're going to have the humidistat there to break the 24 volt wire going to the solenoid. Your common is your path back. So a lot of times these are already built on the control board, and the nice thing about the HUM tap on the control board is only going to send the 24 volts out of this tap during furnace mode, during heating mode. So it's not going to be sending that just during fan mode or just during air conditioning mode. Also, air conditioning season's coming up, so I just want to remind you that we have our refrigerant charging and service procedures for air conditioning paperback and ebook, both available at our website at acservicetech.com. We also have our quick reference cards available there, and both of these items are also available over at amazon.com. Hope you enjoyed yourself. We'll see you next time at AC Service Tech channel.